So of course, I've got to prepare you now for the next comedian. You guys excited for him? Yeah. Can you get a round of applause for? Very nice guy, you know he's American. Give it up for Socrates!
Thank you, Sjoerd. Keep it going for Sjoerd. Put this whole thing together. We're going to save the world. I think we're going to succeed. I think that we're probably going to get the climate change thing fixed tonight, so I'm pleased to be part of that whole solution beginning. All right, I'm joking, but nonetheless, still hopeful. So yeah, let's deal with it right off the bat. I am American. Yeah, that's what it's like to be a German. Yeah. We're just kind of pretending to be Nazis. We're just kind of playing Yahtzee, Nazi, but they were the Nazis, so give us a break, at least eventually. Give them 50 years from now. But that's the thing about hatred. Any Israeli will tell you that it's an occupational hazard. Yeah, it comes with the territories, apparently. So I am born and raised in New Jersey. My dad's Greek and my mom's American. And since they wanted me to fit in, well, naturally, they named me Socrates. It's a job well done. And if you're thinking to yourself, hey, I've heard of this guy. Probably thinking of another dude. Because it's true, he's a whole lot more famous than I am, but I'm not jealous, because he's also a whole lot more dead. At least for now. So, if you're wondering, did I wander into a philosophy class? Well, that's a good question. And there is going to be a test after this, but since you didn't know, you're already failing that test, so let's try to keep it together. And this is my first time in the lecture hall, too, which is kind of nice. But so we're going to talk a little bit about honesty. And when I saw this little crowd, I thought this is going to be fun. Because I know what I'm going to say. And so you're in relationships, with a couple of relationships over here, but you're not married, I assume. Is she totally honest with you? You think so? There's levels of honesty, you know what I mean? She is probably honest, but it doesn't mean you don't tell her absolutely everything, do you? Don't come out of the bathroom and give her every detail? No. So, I was my last girlfriend, we lived together 6 years, and after a period of years, there's no more hiding. You may think you're a secret farter, she knows. It's like the things you do in the middle of the night, you figure nobody knows about. They know about it. They don't want to talk about it any more than you do, so we just let that stuff go right on by. But there's one thing that women don't always like to talk about it. That's why this is going to be so much fun. And if you're really young, maybe this hasn't even come up, but one day you'll think back on me and think that, oh shit. The little thing they call discharge. Yeah. Trust me, it'll happen, and you'll learn about it later. And there's a whole science behind discharge. I love this audience for this particular bit, but nonetheless, because there's all sorts of questions you got to ask. Is it a clear discharge? Is it yellowy, maybe bloody? Is it like water, or more of a mucus? Is it creamy? The most important question of all is, does it have a foul odor? That is bad, okay? That's always bad, no matter what the situation. If you're walking by an industrial plant, and you see that it's discharging a liquid, it does not matter if it's clear or not. If that liquid has a foul odor, you need to see a gynecologist. That's all I'm saying, okay? But in my opinion, the most disgusting thing to ever come out of a vagina, it's the foreskin. Yeah, I don't know, I'm American, we don't have these things. Not even in our porno do we have foreskins. I didn't see that until I moved over here. And I gotta tell you, when the Jews, the Muslims, and the Americans can all agree on something, you gotta consider it. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because they're 2-1 against on pork. Which is crazy, right? World's best religion? That's a 3-way tie, 1-1-1. But nonetheless, circumcision, 3-0 in favor. Just something to think about. Now I go to a wellness center here in Holland, so it's a spa, there's no clothes, lots of naked people. I've been going 7 years, so I've seen hundreds, if not thousands, of your parents and grandparents naked. Yeah, trust me. And I've done some of these guys, I see them walking around, it's like, it looks like they stood too close to a candle, and their dick's partially melted. dripping and dangling down, you know? That is not a foreskin, okay? That's a 5-skin, all right? You know, I know the truth can kind of hurt, especially if Donald Trump is talking. Now, the guy's like a truth rapist. I don't know if you've ever noticed this or not, but you also got to give him credit, though, because he lost more than $1 billion in business. And I have never had anywhere near $1 billion to invest in the business, so I'm impressed by that. So I had to think outside the box. I got to do a much cheaper version of it. I actually am trying to start a new business now. It's called Stolen Dog Walker. Have you stolen a dog, but you're too scared to walk it? Oh, give us a call. We'll walk it for you. No questions asked. Hell, we're just going to assume you stole it. Stolen Dog Walker. It's more popular in Amsterdam than in the country, probably. You know, people are a little bit different. But another one I come up with is an app. It's called a crap app. Yeah, it's a bad app. Takes forever to load. It's always updated. Hey guys, we're loaded with it. Crap app. We warned you. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. So this is what I do. You know, this is my job, if you like, and which is good and bad because you know in social situations people ask what you do. You say, well, I'm a stand-up comic, and they'll say things like, do you make money at it? And you say, well, no. There's free drinks sometimes. You know, free drinks, actually. But so what I do to make it easier on myself is I use the word work instead of the word masturbation. Yeah, this way they can say to me, you know, what'd you do today? Well, spent the day working. Woke up this morning, I thought, hey, time to get to work. I love work, you know what I mean? Some people don't like it. I love it, you know what I mean? It's a passion of mine, you know? I work 5 days a week. I'll even work on weekends. I love working on weekends. I'm like a workaholic, if you want to know the honest truth. I don't mind getting my hands dirty either, you know what I mean? I don't know what you're thinking of. I mean, I'll work my fingers to the bone if that's what the chances are. You know what I mean? So, and it's easier when people talk about that. You know, and of course, if they ask, what do you do? Well, you got to go to the bathroom. So you can just ease your way out at that point. That's all I'm saying. But how are we doing all that time? We're close to our 8, because I was about 2 minutes. So, anyway, I wanted to spend a minute here, once I have a podium, and we're talking about climate change and want to change the world. My take on it, for whatever that's worth, if you name Socrates, people want to hear shit from you sometimes. And this is one of those times. The biggest problem when you talk about like climate, in my opinion, it's capitalism that's kind of blocking us from making the changes. Because technology, we've got all the technological solutions, I think, or at least enough of them that we could change our world if we wanted to. But the problem is capitalism doesn't really allow for that because nobody's buying, you know, life. And the thing is, when you try to talk about capitalism, instantly they assume that you like the opposite, which they call socialism or communism. And if there's one thing I would love to change in that discussion is the fact that socialism and communism are both political systems, and capitalism is an economic system. They're not mutually exclusive. You can be both. The Chinese are blatant communists, and they're also blatant capitalists. You know, the Venezuelans are a bad version of socialists, but they're also capitalists. So if at least you can get past the fact that the opposite of capitalism is not socialism or communism. It's an unknown economic system we've never even tried, because everything's been capitalism up to this point. Barter is capitalism. 1 pig equals a piece of gold, 1 piece of gold equals 15 chickens. You've got capitalism, one way or the other. You get a better deal, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The biggest problem, why I don't like capitalism more than anything else, is that as a mathematician, it's growth-based, and growth is an exponential curve. And if you decide to walk an exponential path, you will fail, because nobody, nothing, can travel an exponential path. That's the reality of mathematics. It's an impossible thing. So if you're basing your system on that, that's why we have boom bust, because it goes up, it can't keep going, it crashes, and keep crashing, and forever the economics, but never going to figure out why do we have a boom bust cycle. It's because it's based on growth. So if you change that, maybe you could change it. The biggest problem for me with capitalism is the fact that it misunderstands the word cost and the word value. Cost is what you spend to make your stuff, and if you steal it, it costs you almost nothing. Apple does a really good job of driving costs to zero to the point where they have to have suicide nets around the buildings because living and working there is so bad. And then, of course, if you can charge infinity, which again, Apple gets really close to infinity, you're the perfect capitalist. But this doesn't really capture what cost and value truly is. Cost, in my opinion, essentially is materials, energy, time, and most importantly, waste. What is value? Value decreases any of those causes. But there's no benefit in capitalism for these concepts. It's like the idea that going to closed loop circles, closed loop destroys capitalism. It doesn't work within capitalism, I see. And so, if nothing else, if the young people of the world start thinking outside this old dead-end concept that, oh, you're a socialist, as if somebody in Denmark, they always pick Venezuela as a bad, it's not even a socialist country, it's a kleptocracy. If it was socialist, the people would be being fed. That's kind of the essence of socialism. So, if nothing else, I'm glad you guys turned out for this little bit of comedy. I'm glad you're trying to change the environment. I know that if 50 years from now, it all goes to shit, I'll be 103 and won't really care. My name is Socrates. Your future's in your hands. Good luck. Thank you, Sean.